Hi, I'm Joe Paiva with GeoLearn, and I am with the team from Texas A&M Corpus Christi that's here in Washington for the NSPS 2017 student competition. And we have a fairly large team here who are going to tell us a little bit about themselves and their project. So let's start with the team leaders. They will identify themselves, and then we'll go around the rest.
I'm Anna Newman.
Austin Berkland.
Daniel Martinez.
Joshua Cohen.
Christopher Reynolds.
And Mitchell Grimm.
So tell me where you are in terms of your academic program. When do you hope to finish, and what do you hope to do once you graduate?
I am a junior, and I hope to graduate by 2018, and I want to become an RPLS and an LSLS.
Senior, graduating this semester, and I plan on going to grad school.
I'm a junior, and I hope to go to law school.
I'm a senior and I graduate this semester, and I have a job in Austin, Texas waiting for me.
I'm a senior and I graduate also this May, and I too will be going for grad school.
I am a junior, expect to graduate in 2018, and I plan to pursue survey and GIS.
So how did you go about the process of selecting team leaders, or in this case, co-leaders?
The team leaders actually came to us, or came to me, and asked if I would like to join because they knew that I had previous field experience before I went to school.
What's your story?
It was basically the same thing. We had internships, and they knew that we were experienced, and they wanted to get people that had insight and among those things.
So what you're saying is there was actually a two-person team that realized they needed people to supervise, so they came out and found you. Is that right?
Yes, Austin has been the ringleader of gathering people together and scheduling things and making sure that we were there and working and making sure we got the project done.
So tell me a little bit about the project.
It's a monitoring project of subsidence on the dormitories on the campus, and it tells us how our buildings have been sinking over the last 24 years. It was very simple. It was very simple and very fun.
So why dormitories and not some other building?
We chose dormitories because there was already some pre-notions that this event was already occurring, so we just wanted to confirm it for ourselves firsthand.
And what were your basic processes that you used to do this evaluation?
Well, we wanted to take preliminary GPS elevations, so that would stand as some of the basis for developing our elevations of our buildings that we would shoot with our instruments.
And then did you follow with some kind of optical or optoelectronic device?
Yes, we used an optical and a digital level to derive elevations, as well as deriving elevations from an NGS monument.
And what did you find out from doing all this?
We found out that it was not a time and subsidence correlation, it was actually a geography and subsidence correlation.
And what was this geography thing? Well, there was actually a lake that was built on our study, or that was on our study area, and our university actually built on that water body. And the buildings that experienced the most subsidence were actually within that water body. So buildings that were outside of it had a lot less subsidence than the ones that were in.
So just to clarify, because I heard your presentation, I know we had to kind of respond shorthand, but they didn't build the dormitories in a lake, they filled the lake in. Is that right?
That is correct.
So tell me a little bit about what you have learned from doing this project that you can take on forward into your professional lives.
I would say the biggest learning curve here, or thing to take on, would be not to just stop at the field work, but when things look a little odd, do your research and look further back. And in this case, it turned out that though we had really large subsidence values, all it came back to was the historical geology of the island.
Same question.
Just keep working and keep working as a team. Don't ever give up. And like Anna said, keep doing your research. If something looks funky, keep going.
So lessons learned from doing this in terms of your professional work?
Safety, safety, safety is very important. Should always be taken care of first. And then from there, figuring out time management with everyone, knowing what times are optimal for your location, just more the merrier.
Teamwork, consideration of your teammates, and having an open mind to come up with options that might be out of the box, or maybe a combination of options that maybe one person can't come up with on their own, but collectively you can solve a very complex problem.
So lessons for your professional career that you got from doing this project that you didn't think would come out of this project?
I think time management. That was the big thing. Due to all of the things that we had to do, there was really no time to do things unnecessarily. And I think that becoming a tech or something like that, you don't really get to be on the project management side. So it's nice to be able to kind of be part of that, management of the project.
Same question.
It was learning how to take all the different types of data that we collected and put them together and utilize it all in the same manner to accomplish the same goal.
Well, thank you very much for such an informative time. You guys have been great. I saw your presentation. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.